welcome to a brand new episode here on Carmlan's Farm. And in the space of 6 minutes, that's the second time I've said this, but this time I've remembered to turn my microphone on. Yes, we started this video at the farm with a fully laden trailer and me telling you about all of the good things that were going to happen. I just happened to glance up at the top right of my screen just to make sure we were still recording. We were, that's brilliant. And then I look at the little microphone symbol and it says, "Woohoo, Wally, you've turned me off." So I had to stop recording and I've had to start again. So what we've just sold is honey, olive oil and cloves. And I was just starting to tell you all, and I'll tell you again now because you'll all hear me this time. And this this comes on the back, of course, of me leaving. So it's funny to me. I don't know about anybody else. So when I go to record a microphony bit, my microphone, for whatever reason, when you first sort of kick in the recording, switch on the microphone or whatever, the microphone, for whatever reason, crackles really badly for the first 20-25 seconds. Then it clears and it's fine. So what I tend to do is, as you know from the other day, and I didn't realise I'd left it in, what I do is I sit here for 15 seconds going 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, right? And it clears the cackle, right? And then I'll wait another few seconds and then I can speak, and I know that pretty much in theory the microphone's going to be fine, right? But the other day I edited my video together, put it all together, put it up onto YouTube, and didn't actually realise that I'd left that in at the second part of the video. So, yes, anyway, what I was about to tell you was that when I fast forwarded to get to today, because we have to do a whole day on the farm, blah blah blah. Who and what is this? Oh, that's the Massey Ferguson. He actually made it back to the tip point. Well, that's incredible, because he didn't make it last time. Oh well. Yeah, so I fast forwarded, got the today going, got on, you know, did. Oh, hang on, I want to be. Oh, okay, I'll go around that way. Got on. First thing I always do, look at the shop. What's for sale? Cotton harvester. I thought, oh wow. I thought, what a coincidence, but what a stroke of luck. A cotton harvester is available. I thought, brilliant. I thought I'll be able to do my cotton now. So it was like, yes. So I'll show you in a second. Just let me do it. Oh, it's that one, sorry. And yes, so I thought, right. I thought what I'll do is I'll start to the camera. I'll do a little bit of talking. Then I'll say, right, you know, we've had a bit of luck. There's a cotton harvester that's come available on the second-hand market. Brilliant. Went back. No cotton harvester, it's gone. Darn it. And no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it, and it's gone. I could not believe it. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to just fill the complete lorry this time of this. This will be the last time that we go today, because we've got lots of other stuff to do. So I haven't really got the time to be doing all of this, but we do need some money, and we're not making bad money at the moment. So the problem is with the honey, it just keeps producing. And so I'm clearing it, but then another pallet turns up from sort of, you know, thin air sort of thing, you know. But anyway, we'll get it, we'll fill it till the lorry's full. I suppose what I could do is just leave that there, couldn't I? And then I'm just filling it with the ones that were here and let that start again. Yeah, I suppose that's what I could do. Yeah, so But anyway, so this morning on the game, I mean, I set off course play. Now I did something a bit different with the combining this time. So what I did this time was I allowed the course play to combine the whole field from start to finish, and whilst it has been, you know, a relative success, it hasn't been an entire success because course play unfortunately has, as it always does, left the corners, you know, where it swings round. The only way I've found to stop that from happening is to make completely square corners. The problem is that's not always possible, and as I say, so it's kind of like, okay, do I go back and do it myself, or do I just sort of kind of say, well, actually, do you know, it's probably overall it's not that much in the way of sunflowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mulch them in and sort of forget about it when I take these. Like I say, it doesn't really matter where they come from really, because I just want a lorry full, and then we're going to take them. But as I say, the problem is I can't clear them quick enough, and before the game, you know, let's see, relays them down, I just cannot clear quick enough. But yeah, so I let course play do that, but it wasn't a huge success. Sure, yeah. As I say, we. Whoops! I think I might have grabbed the wrong one there. That's just smashed all of the jars of honey. You just beat me. I would like to know what the interval is. Is it every minute or every 30 seconds or what? I don't know. But yeah, so we'll just get this done. So the jobs that I've got to do today is once we get a field mulched and sort of cleared that way, then we'll get the other Kubota onto the plough, and we'll get him to cultivate that field. I've got to then use the Massey Ferguson to move the sunflower over to the mill, so that we obviously can get that turned into oil, and then I've then got to spray all of those grapes. Now that is going to take a while, and obviously that will be under time lapse because you're not going to want to sit there for as long as I'm going to have to sit there to do that, because that would be probably as dull as dishwater. I don't know, some of you may enjoy it, but we'll try and get a nice sort of balance between the two. Are we going to get any more on there? Probably not. Yeah, so as I say, we need to get that done as well, and we need to get them mulched and stuff as well. So what I might do is I might buy a second vine tractor, like a Vent, or might go for a different one, like a Kubota or something, just so it's not all the same. And I might go for one of them, and then see if that will I don't know whether course play is capable of going between the vines or not. So as I say, I'll try and set it up, but we'll get that sprayed, just because I don't think course play is going to be able to handle the tractor and sprayer. but we'll just see what happens with the other one. So we will buy a second one, because even if, well, again, I don't know how well that's going to work actually, because that is quite tight there. But so the Mulcher Man's getting on fantastically well actually. That's gone a lot better than what I was kind of hoping for. So yeah, well pleased with that one. And then what we'll do is, once that one's cleared, the other one can go in then on the plough, and we can get ploughed. I've got some bales to collect as well, which is in the wheat field that we did last time. I baled that off camera, I think, or I may have even done it on camera, I can't remember. And I need to get the bales collected. There's not many bales in there, but we need to get the bales collected anyway. What I'll do is I'll take them back to the farm and I'll hold them there until I decide what I'm going to do with them, because we've got a lot of manure that needs shifting, and once obviously we do that, a lot of the pens are going to need rebedding, so a lot of straw is going to go quite sort of quickly, because 100,000 litres will go straight away when we fill up the straw blower. But yeah, so we need to do that as well. But I tell you, one of the biggest things is trying to remember everything that needs doing. It's like, I mean, this would now be a cracking multiplayer game. I've never done multiplayer, wouldn't know how to do it, wouldn't know what to do, wouldn't, like, again, you know, it's kind of, I'm one of these people that very, very, very sticks to what he knows, doesn't really, you know, wander too far away from there. And it's a shame, because I think on a lot of things I miss out. You know, like courseplay, like multiplayer and stuff like that, I probably miss out, you know. But like I say, I just wouldn't know what to do, and as well, like I kind of feel okay talking to you guys like this, but over a microphone talking to someone else, I don't know, I'd probably get very nervous and very shy, and then what tends to happen is I tend to, not terribly, but I tend to stutter sometimes and sort of mix all my words up and like what have you. But yeah, it is a shame, because as I say, this map would be, or you know, the way this save is now, this would be an absolute cracker to do it, because there's just so much to do. As I say, but we'll try and get through it. We do all right. Each 2 episodes we do get quite a bit of work done. Like I say, this will be the last time now that I run down to the store with the lorry, just because I don't want to be doing this all episode. So we've got just about everything moved now that I want to move. The rest of the honey can go to filling up the cereal factory and any other factory. I think it's just the cereal one. But once we get the crops for them, that will be producing cereal all the time then, and we'll need honey all the time then. So it's just, I'm selling a bit off because we need a bit of money, you know, because there's sort of things I need to buy. You know, I need to buy stuff for the premium expansion. I need to buy, what else do I need to buy? I need to buy potato stuff and stuff like that. So, you know, there's still, you know, many machines and many factories, and I want to level more ground and get more of the farm built and stuff like that. So, you know, there's still lots to do. So that's why I'm sort of selling off the honey. I've sold off all the, I mean, the other stuff was going to be sold off when the price was in anyway, because of, you know, that's the whole point of having it, is, you know, so we would become self-sufficient. The other thing I need to do as well is I need to start bagging up the seed that we're producing, because we've got a lot of barley in stock, and I need to, you know, actually what I could do with that barley, depending on how much seed is in that machine, the rest of the barley I could make flour out of that, which then could mean I could start making bread again. So yeah, I could do that, but like I say, just so much to do. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, Jeff. But yeah, we'll get these sold. So I always open the door just to make sure I haven't missed any. And then Excellent. So, as I say, all is good. Right now what we'll do is we'll get back to the farm, and I will then start the time lapse. I'll get the combine took back to the farm. I might just go around and tidy those corners up, to be fair, because at the end of the day, you know, even if the eggs need emptying as well, apparently. Has that been popping up a lot? Have I not noticed? Or is that the first time? Whoops, what happened there? Oh. Yeah, so we need to do the eggs as well at some point. Like I say, just so much to do. I kind of need, like, if it was multiplayer, you know, I'd have one person running the farm, or two people running the farm, and then sort of 1 to 2 people running the factories and the productions, because as I say, there is just so much to blooming do all of the time, you know. But anyway, we'll get back to the farm, and then we'll crack on. So we'll get the sunflower bits all mopped up. I'll do all of what I'm telling you now. I'll do all that on time lapse. I'll get the sunflowers mopped up around the corners, and then ignore the fact that straw's been put down. I forgot to switch course play off from trailing straw. Not that I overly mind too much, because then I won't forget to switch it back on again when I want to actually trail the straw. So the straw that's on the ground, I will just mulch that, because, you know, we'll probably get 1 bale out of it. You know, there's not a great deal of straw there, so we'll do that. And the other thing as well is we can now start to get these new fields planted with these other fields planted as well. So yeah, you know, as I say, we're getting there, you know. We are getting there, and once we get everything, once we get all of these fields then with crops in and stuff, we'll be getting at least 1 more combine, maybe 2 more combines, and you know, we'll be doing sort of that, because and it might not necessarily be that they're in the same field. We could, you know, we could be doing 3 fields at once of different crops and getting all of those crops into, you know, we could have like 1 combine that does all sunflowers. We could, you know, because at the end of the day we are going to have big fields of sunflowers and that. The olives, I think I am going to change that. I think I might even just have another olive grove, so I've got 2 olive groves, because for as big as that one was, we didn't get many olives off it, you know. So anyway, I'll put this down here just so as, you know, we sort of, it's where it should be. Oh yeah, and I bought the milk tanker back last time as well and used it. Now, interesting thing about the milk, actually I need to turn that off, because if I select a machine and then happen to click my mouse and get in, the game goes berserk. So as long as I turn that off when I'm not using it. Yeah, so for whatever reason, this milk truck will work at the bakery for the milk for the cakes, but won't work at the dairy, which is where I thought it should work. What have we got? Oh yeah, for chocolate. So yeah, I don't know why that won't tip there. So what I have to do is I have to put it in this, then go and get a tractor, then go and get my other tanker that fills the water troughs up, come down here, take off this one, tip it in there, take off this one, tip it in there. What a flaff, or faff. Yeah, so that's not brilliant. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to some time lapse now, and I'll see you at the end. Bye for now. And I'm back. So there we go. That was a pretty busy episode. Bit of trial and error with the grape vines, with the vent mulching the grapevines, but got there in the end. So I've never done that before. To be fair, I didn't expect Courseplay to recognise the fact that they were grapevines, but it did, and so I was very happy about that, because boy did I not want to mulch every single row of that. It was bad enough having to spray it, so I definitely didn't want to have to mulch it. So pleased that Courseplay can do those jobs for us. We've obviously got the mulcher out and the ploughman now out, so that's very good. What else happened? The seed bagger thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I genuinely thought that my all-purpose lifter would just pick it up and we'd just carry it back to the farm, but no. And I couldn't seem to find anything that had come with it to pick it up, because I saw that there were 4 loops on the corners. There was a loop on each corner, and I'm assuming that it just straps to it and then lifts it up, but I couldn't see or figure out how that one goes. So for the next episode we will have that figured out. Well, hopefully we'll have that figured out. If not, comment down below, and I'm sure between us we can get that sorted. But it'd be nice to start bagging up our seeds, because as I say, I've got 90 some odd thousand litres of barley sat in that silo, and that's 90,000 litres of seed. So that will be a big help for us, especially now as we're going to start drilling, and we're going to need the seed. The fertilizer I decided against using, just because I want to make liquid fertilizer for the sprayer, but in failing that I'll go back to the solid and we'll just have a spreader, if I can't figure that out either. But I'm not going to waste too much of that, because obviously it's taken a while to make that much fertilizer, so I'm not going to be wasting it. But at the same time, if we can figure it out, that'd be great. And yeah, I think that's about it. Collected the bales, 8 bales off there, quite good. Got, I think something else wouldn't work how I expected either. Can't remember what it was now. Oh, that bale wouldn't disappear for whatever reason. I couldn't figure that one out either, but never mind. I put it next to the where it mixes the cow food, and hopefully once that space comes available and we can just drop it into the pot, so to speak, it will get rid of it that way. So hopefully not too bad. In failing that, I'll just put it in the straw blower and see if we can get rid of it that way. There's only 200 litres there, so I'm not too bothered if it doesn't, to be fair. But we'll wait and see what happens. But yeah, that's this field nearly done, as I say, and then we'll be the little old vent bombing up and down the grapevines. It looks quite cool, doesn't it? So yeah, as I say, we've not done too bad. Next episode, obviously, we'll just be drilling. That's literally getting all of the crops in. But we're not going to be having this drill. So this drill is going to drill this field, and then what I'm going to do is go back to the farm, empty the seeder empty the seed from the seeder, and then we're going to try another one. I'm going to try that John Deere one. I've never used that John Deere one before, but I'm going to try that. So I need to put in a tram line, and the reason I need to put a tram line in is because the distance from the last one to the end one is obviously a lot greater than 36 meters. So although I've already drilled that, I do need to I could have put it in on this breed, to be fair. I probably should have done, because that would have saved putting it over there then, but I should have put it in on this one. But yeah, we need another tram line, otherwise we're going to have a big chunk of spraying not sprayed, or field not sprayed, even not spraying not sprayed. But honestly, dear. You wouldn't think that English was my first language, would you? Never mind. Alright, so we'll get these in here. As I say, I should have put it in on the last one, but it doesn't matter. As I say, we'll do it this way. But yeah, this is pretty much where I'm going to leave today's video. It's been a decently long one, and as I say, we have got quite a bit done. Next episode, as I say, we're going to carry on drilling. I'm going to get the little vent to then go and mulch all of the grapes, and then we'll move over to the olives. I'll get them sprayed, and then I will then get the little vent again and cause play to mulch and then to subsoil. So yeah, as I say, we'll get that done. But the field next to me on the left is coming wheat as well, but just not with this drill because, as I say, this tractor is struggling too much with it. We need to be able to get a move on, and it's just not going to cope with the hills. There's very, very slight hills in this field, and we were struggling. So as I say, we'll try the John Deere drill. But anyway, if you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And all that's left for me to say is thanks ever so much for joining me on this episode. I've really enjoyed having your company, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.